Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to digiMAX Sports Network. This is Scott Kerker along with Randy McGoal. Randy, Metamora, big win last night, big conference win, and you get to come right back at it. We're playing a really good Springfield High team. They're a little bit decimated with the flu, but still, it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, Springfield comes in here 16-8. Redbirds are 16-7 right now. Springfield plays tough. They got Sacred Heart Griffin down there. They got MacArthur. They got Rochester. They played a great conference. So it'd be a good game here. But here's that Saturday afternoon game. Kind of a little bit of a quiet gym here. And so Redbird's going to have to bring the energy. And Springfield's going to be playing some subs and stuff. They got some starters out sick. And so, what's going to happen is, Redbird's going to have to find a way to bring some energy. And you got kids on Springfield are going to come out there. Guys are going to be trying to prove themselves. They're going to prove themselves to the coach, try to get some minutes down the stretch for that team. So, you're really, it's a mixed bag here. You don't really know how to prepare for a team like this right now, Scott. That's a challenge for the coaching staff for the Redbirds.
Yeah, for sure. And once the ball's tipped, you got to play the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll talk to the Redbird head coach.
Got a little time today.
Okay. Welcome back to Metamora. We're here with Metamora head coach Justin Dave. Coach, big game last night. You come right back tonight. Kind of a nice thing. You get to come right back at it.
Yeah, I think the guys always like playing games better than practicing, right? So you got to be excited. You got to come out here, get a chance to play another home game. We only got 2 more left after today, so season's getting down to the end. We got to keep getting better, keep playing better every time we come out.
Coach Springfield, we had a chance to talk to the coach, the scorekeeper. They said got some guys out sick today, So how do you prepare for that? You know what I mean? I think they've got maybe 1 or 2 starters playing. Everybody else can be off the bench.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be kind of a different look for them today.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is we didn't really have any time to prepare anyway, so it's not like we've been working on a strategy against some of their guys. But with 3 starters out, you just got to kind of adjust. They're going to start one guy that doesn't play a whole lot normally, and a couple guys that are kind of more reserved off the bench and don't play as much. So, we always like to say the most dangerous animal is the wounded one. So I'm sure they're going to come out with a chip on their shoulder. Those guys who want to prove that they're getting more minutes, they want to do something with it. So it's not like we can just sit here back and relax because their best player's gone and their best shooter's gone. Well, we got to come out here and play.
Yeah, for sure. Once the game gets started, it doesn't matter if they're missing guys or whatever. We're still missing Gavin Geyer too. So.
That's right. Yep. We're still missing Gavin, but we still got to take care of the ball. It doesn't matter who we're playing. If we turn the ball over last night, we had a new season high 27% turnover rate. So we got to do a better job. We do that today, we're going to be in trouble.
Coach, last night, Rick Busey, torn jersey.
Yeah.
New jersey today?
He's going to be number 0 today, yeah.
Number 0, okay. You have to send it off to somebody else to get that fixed?
Yeah, definitely. It should be back by next week.
This next week you got, probably the first road game. For a while there, we haven't had any home games for a while.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden we've had a whole rash of home games, which has been nice.
Yeah.
And now you're going to road on a Wednesday.
Yeah. I think this is the last of our 5 straight games at home here after Martin Luther King Day game at Moline. And then we got road game at Pekin, then a couple home games up, and then another road game. So we're excited to be back at home and protect the home court.
Any difference prepping today? Kind of a Saturday afternoon, early evening game. Everybody kind of comes in here a little sluggish. And, laying around this morning, playing video games. What do you do to kind of get these guys going on a day like this?
Best we can do is just try to talk to them last night. You can't just sleep in all morning. You can't just get up and be on your cell phone on video games all day. Get moving around, find something to do, get some good breakfast in you, come over here. We had a good pregame meal, watched a lot of film because we haven't really had much time to talk about these guys or practice for them, so we had to show them a little bit of how they played well at times and when they struggled at times so we can kind of see what they do, and hopefully we learned a few things from that. But it's more about us. It's about us taking care of the ball, getting good shots, not being selfish, and playing good defense. I think when we defend like we did last night, taking away drives to the rim, making them kick out, getting hands up, it's kind of the same strategy as last night here today.
If we can replicate that fourth quarter, I think we'll be in good shape, right?
Yeah, definitely. Make some free throws, we'll be good to go.
Coach, we'll let you get going here. Bring home a W.
Thanks, guys.
We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk about keys to tonight's game.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Germantown Grill, where our staff loves the game as much as you do. Football, basketball, baseball, whatever your sport, we'll be cheering right along as we serve up your hometown favorites. We've got everything you need to celebrate the wins. Food and flavors to satisfy any craving. Plus, the best private gaming around, powered by Gold Rush Gaming, the gold standard in video gaming. Only at Germantown Grill in Germantown Hills.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center.
I have struggled with back pain for many years. I've only had 7 decompression treatments, but I have already seen a huge improvement.
Throughout working and sports injuries and that type of thing, my body's been abused for well over 50 years, and Dr. Kaufman has kept me to where I could continue to work. I had carpal tunnel, and once we started the laser light, that tingling and numbness was alleviated.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
From storefronts to civic landmarks, Martin Sign Service brings your message to life. As a full-service sign and graphics provider, we manage every detail from design to permitting, fabrication, and installation. Precision craftsmanship on every sign, every time. Channel letters, pylon, and digital message signs that stand out day and night. In business for over 65 years, our expert team delivers every project on time and on budget. Martin Sign Service, trusted for quality, committed to your brand. Contact us today for a free quote on your next project.
A thank you to scoreboard sponsor Midwest Building Systems, a family-owned company serving Central Illinois for 30-plus years. Call Midwest for all your building needs.
What sets Snyder Village apart from other retirement living options? With a campus of over 40 acres, Snyder Village is a life plan community, offering several levels of care at one convenient location. From independent living to assisted living to skilled nursing, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Snyder Village is a faith-based community, providing for the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of others. As a nonprofit organization, Snyder Village offers a local touch. Come see why people call Snyder Village home. Visit SnyderVillage.com.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey Neil, how are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
Right here. Hold on one second.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great. And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Well, we love it. So we've been coming for almost 10 years. Dr. Kaufman is affiliated with high school sports. It offers anything from adjustment to physical therapy. The whole staff is so good to my family, which is extremely important nowadays.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center. Our spinal decompression therapy helps alleviate pain and promote healing.
I had severe lower back pain. Dr. Kaufman, he suggested spinal decompression, and it has worked wonders.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
You can do it. 100. You can do it. We're not going to give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are going to be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're going to need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today. Contact Greg Harmon for an auto quote today.
Welcome back to Metamora. We get ready for the 5:30 tip-off. Guys, we've learned that Springfield is going to be a little bit short-handed tonight, but we can't really take, after the game starts, feel sorry for them now, but after the game starts, we can't. We really can't.
I don't know if I feel sorry for him, Scott. I mean, that's kind of big of you, you know what I mean? But I'm not feeling that sorry. But at the same time, you know, yeah, we really don't know what to expect, I think, you know. So, but hey, that's just part of it, you know. Hey, injuries are part of football. I mean, you know, this time of year, people are going to get sick and it's a tough one. But you're right. I think the Redbirds are more about the Redbirds, kind of where Coach James said, we just got to come out, we got to do our thing, play our game. You know, I mean, the turnovers that he talked about, kind of alarming, you know. So, I don't know, when you think about turnovers, I mean, that's just stuff you got to get control of. You know?
Yeah, maybe this 5:30 game, maybe we won't be as tired, maybe. That's what I'm kind of thinking. You know, we played, I think that Yorkville Christian game wasn't a 7 o'clock one. It was kind of an early one.
Eli, young guys never get tired, man. Come on, you're talking to some old guys here, buddy. Come on, man. We don't want to hear that. You know, come up with something else.
I think it's 5:30 game. I think it's a jump start something. I really do. We need to change something ever so slightly. I think that's what we need to be changed. Mr. Hart knew what he was doing.
Yeah, you're right. Hopefully, but you're right. You know, the focus and just ball faking and not having those slow bounce passes and all those little things, just crisp passes and setting screens to create separation and all that stuff. And man, yeah, that turnover ratio. I mean, that is alarming. You know. Scott, what do you think about it?
Well, I think that the turnover part we definitely have to address, and I think it's been addressed. Now we just have to correct it on the floor, and we're good enough ball handlers, we're good enough players that it's just a lack of. I think you hit that spot in every season. It doesn't matter if it's football, basketball, baseball, volleyball. There's a point in every season where you just kind of hit a wall, and I think we've hit that wall right now. You got to play through it, and hopefully, it's not prolonged. It doesn't go 4 or 5 games. It only maybe goes 2 or 3 games. And, these kids know how to win. They've proven it. They've been winners in basketball their whole career. And I think they're well aware of it. And I think Justin does a great job of knowing they're aware of it. There's no need to sit there and berate them and yell and scream at them. You get on them. And in the game at halftime, yeah, you get on them. But I don't think he just harps on it a whole lot. I think he just kind of lets them play through it.
Yeah, and sometimes, if this is kind of maybe where not having seniors on your roster might come into play, because, as a senior, you get a sense of urgency. Hey, this is it, man. My career's over. I only got so many. You look on that schedule, and you go, man, I got 10 games, and then I got an open tournament to play, and we could lose the first game in the regional, and it could be over. You know what I mean? So I think the seniors kind of maybe push you through this time of year, and kind of keep you going. I don't know. Eli, what do you think, buddy?
I think I'm going to contribute the turnovers, the alarming turnover rate, to our shots aren't falling, so we're pressing. We're trying to squeeze that pass in there. Maybe it shouldn't be. We're trying to take them one-on-one. We don't have the right angle or step on them. I think that's what I'm going to attribute. We shoot a lot of threes. I love the three. But got to kind of realize, if it's not falling, it's not falling. Get it inside to Brady. Get it inside to Zach Bourne. If Gavin's healthy, get it inside to them. Take a high percentage shot.
Yeah, he may have hit something there. I mean, that could very well be the case. And with young kids and young guys like this, they have a tendency to maybe pout a little bit, and it doesn't really show. But I think you just got to work your way through it.
Yeah, and the more you play at this level, the game starts slowing down. Right? You talk about that in football, you talk about that in basketball, probably tennis, probably everything. The game's so we're a younger team. Not that we want to harp on that, but has the game slowed down for some of these guys, to where they can really read and really see and really know where each other's cut. Sometimes it's miscommunication, whatnot. So hopefully we get a hold of that, right?
Take some time now for the national anthem and the starting lineup.
Folks, we'd like to remind you that this athletic event is conducted under the regulations of the Illinois High School Association. We encourage you to demonstrate good sportsmanship throughout this contest, no matter what your personal feeling of loyalty may be. Thank you for your cooperation. At this time, we'd like to introduce you to the starters for Springfield High School. A 5'6" junior, number 1, Ed Horton. A 5'8" senior, number 3, Will Collins. A 6'3" senior, number 12, Elijah Wade. A 5'8" junior, number 15, Jameer Abel. And a 6'5" junior, number 32, Iman Lee. The Senators are coached by Mr. Kevin Paulson. And the starters for your Metamora Redbirds. A 16 junior, number 0, Briggs Hughes.
Springfield controls the tip. Redbirds come out, 5-man defense. Jump shot, Vasco's got a piece of it. Springfield picks up the rebound. Brady Jones controls it now. Redfield comes out in the half-court man. Zach Bourne gets an angle to the rim, gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's going to go against the big man, number 32, Devon Key, 6'5" junior.
Both teams are pretty even when you talk about height.
Yeah.
Pretty good drive by Zach Bourne.
I love to see him turning that corner and getting aggressive, going at the rim. Busey out there wearing 0 after the jersey was torn yesterday, so the steps removed, doesn't go. Bourne with the rebound. Vasquez gets it in the corner to Busey. Busey drives, gets it to Bourne under the hoop.
Oh, nice.
Nice job. They ran Busey off the 3-point line, but he takes it in and makes the play by getting it to Bourne.
That was a great entry pass.
Springfield for 3, doesn't go.
He's out of bounds and the Redbird ball.
Dodge. Gets it over to Jones. Now to Vasquez. now. They get it to Jones.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Nice job by Koch and Bourne to set that screen for Jones and free him up. And, man, there was nobody within 5 feet of him.
Jones has become kind of the master of that backdoor cut.
Yeah.
He's done it now for 2 years.
Yeah, and you're right. I mean, when he makes that cut, I mean, there's nobody near him. So he does a great job of setting his man up for that. Jones with the rebound, gets it up to Bourne. Bourne fakes, puts it up, layup won't go for him.
Maybe too wide open.
Springfield for 3, and it'll be Metamora to inbound.
Checking for the Senators, number 5, Ariel Robinson, replacing 32, Kevin.
Robinson checks in. He's a 6'2" senior guard. He replaces the big man, Gee. Juicy for 3. Off the front.
Oh, nice head.
Bourne with the rebound. Bourne posts hard, puts his way down, spins to his left, and Jones is there. Oh, gets the rebound, and put back, and cleans it up.
Yep.
Nice job of Jones keeping the ball up high, you know.
For sure.
Yeah. Just didn't bring it down, didn't waste any time on that, didn't let any guards get their hands in there. That's excellent fundamental.
And I still like the move by Bourne. He really missed I wouldn't say bunny, but he missed a short shot. Still a really good move.
Absolutely. Bourne with another rebound. Ball goes up to Busey, backside to Jones for the layup.
Colin Morrison up off the Redbird bench.
Jones with the rebound. This is the Vasquez. It's a screen from Bourne.
That's a nice pick by Bourne.
Bourne is using his body really well out here. Pass gets intercepted by Springfield. They're on the run.
Good job by Metamora to get back. They get the first
number
bucket.
1, Ed Horton, gets in the lane for the layup.
That's a nice drive.
Bourne looks for Jones. Ball gets tipped. Koch runs it down, gets it in to Jones. Ball's on the ground, and it gets wrapped up. It'll be a jump ball. Metamora to inbound.
And Ashton Taylor and Colin Morrison come in for Vasquez and Koch.
Taylor gets it to Bourne. Oh, that's a layup. You can't have a much better inbounds play than that.
Maybe if he dunked it.
Style points, you know, but that doesn't count on the scoreboard, you know. Springfield with a violation, Metamora to inbound.
We were spoiled watching Tom Hagen.
Back in the, you know, they only had TV back then, you know.
Yeah.
They had a guy doing Sumerian tablets recording that game, right?
That was still Daryl.
Bourne doing a nice job, posting hard, gets knocked down, loses the ball. Springfield on the run, and Busey gets there to draw the charge. That was wow, he took a shot. Busey is shaking up a little bit. He's got a smile on his face, looks like he's okay, but wow, that was a collision.
Checking in for the Senators, number 2, Chase Bazemore.
Hopefully Coach Lipke saw that one. He needs to get withstand a big blow there. Hopefully Coach Lipke saw that one for next fall.
Yeah. That had football contact all over it. Morrison looks for the three, got the screen for Jones. Gets the ball to Busey, now to Bourne. Back out to Busey for three.
Good.
Nice. Boy, get that ball in the post, get an inside touch and kick it out. That is beautiful basketball there on the inside out. Springfield for three, and they hit it. That's number one. Ed Horton.
I think he's got all 5 of their points, yeah.
Jones tries to get over to Morrison, gets intercepted. And Busey comes up with a steal on the fast break, and now the Redbirds has some numbers. Ball goes over to Jones, and Jones goes up strong, loses the ball, gets knocked out of bounds off Springfield. It'll be Metamora to inbound.
Beekman and Vasquez return to the Redbird lineup in place of Bourne and Jones.
And now number 3, Collins, is back in the lineup for Springfield. Ball gets intercepted. And that's Collins for the deuce. Morrison for 3. Beekman now fights for the rebound, loses it. Springfield's got it. Three-point field goal is good. That's number 5, Ariel Robinson, 6'2" senior.
They've cut the lead 15-10.
30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Vasquez gets down the paint, fakes it. Layup won't go, gets knocked around. Good recovers. Morrison, ball with 8 seconds. Gets it to Beekman down the middle with the left hand, finishes. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Redbirds up 17-10, and a nice finish there by Beekman.
For sure. Take this time to hear from our sponsors.
Thank you to Redbird sponsor Kerrigan's Pub, serving drinkable happiness since 2000. A thank you to sponsor Commerce Bank. Commerce Bank is proud to support the Metamora Redbirds. Redbird sponsor Easy Mortgage. Mortgage Matt and the Easy Mortgage team are here to help you land the lowest rate on your next home. A Redbird thank you to Goodfield State Bank, big enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
Welcome back to Metamora as we start this second quarter. It'll be Springfield ball to start this. It will come out, let's see, it's Vasquez, Busey, Beekman, Koch, and Jones for Metamora, and I think it's the same starting lineup for Springfield.
Redbirds in the half-court man. Three-point attempt is up. Jones now skies for the rebound, gets it up to Busey. Busey, the reverse layup.
Great outlet pass by Jones to get the ball up with his head. And Busey did a beautiful job.
Yeah, nice finish. If he goes straight up with that thing gets sent. So nice job to use his body, shield from the defender. Three-point attempt off the front. Springfield with the rebound, gets tipped. And that's number 1, Ed Horton. Little teardrop.
The little teardrop, their sophomore team was able to do that really, really well, too.
And Horton's got 7 now. Leads all scorers. Koch for 3. Doesn't go, and Vasquez is going to get called for the push on the backside of the rebound. That'll be Vasquez's first foul. Three-pointer doesn't go, but Springfield collects the rebound. Back to Horton. It just rims out. Beekman now with the rebound. Goes down, and Horton picks it up and puts it in. And Springfield will take a 30-second timeout here. Down by 5. 6:20 to go in the second.
Just an unfortunate circumstance there. I mean,
yeah, I don't know if he got tripped or tripped over someone's foot. I mean, it didn't look like a foul. It just went down, and Horton
was right place, right time.
Nice little gift, yeah.
Looks like Bourne came back into the Redbird line. I'm not sure for who, though.
It looks like he's in for Beekman. We'll see if Springfield here. Looks like they're in a little 3-2 zone here. So changing things up a little bit. Got to get the ball in the high post. Get past to Jones. Back to Vasquez. Springfield now picks it off. And that's number 12. Elijah Wade, 6'3" senior. I believe he's their leading scorer. Vasquez. There's Elijah Wade again with the dunk. Springfield, and now that's the game down to 1 here.
Oh, man.
5:41, and, they just threw that little zone at us. And those long passes are tough to get through the zone. You try to do that skip pass and get intercepted. A lot of times you got to go in the high post and really operate on high post. That's something that, missing Gavin Geyer today. He does such a great job when they put a zone defense today. He kind of just plays point guard from inside on that free throw line and just does a great job of distributing.
Yeah, you beat me to it. I was going to say, Gavin Geyer has written all over it these past 2 possessions.
Yeah. There again, it's the turnovers in bunches.
Yeah, and against that zone, it's tough to throw that high, slow pass. I mean, it's got to be a ball fake and a zip, and you hate to throw the ball more than about 17 feet. Otherwise, the defense can run underneath it. And now the ball gets tipped off of Morrison's hand, and Springfield to inbound here. Springfield has a chance for the lead here. Ashton Taylor checks in for Koch.
They have a chance to take the lead, Randy.
Yeah. Horton gets blocked by Busey.
Good defense. Really good defense.
Yeah, nice job. Bourne in the corner. He's got 2. Ball gets knocked away. And
pretty good
defense. Missed.
That was a good job.
Taylor now advances the ball, gets knocked out of bounds. And that was
off
Springfield.
That was off Springfield.
And hopefully we get a correction here.
No.
Because, yeah, that was pretty clear, but nobody's correcting it. So,
oh my.
Springfield to inbound.
He didn't even know. He just guessed and pointed to Springfield.
Jump shot is good. That's 15. Jameer Macon.
And the turnovers are killing us, Randy.
5-8 guard, and yeah, Redbirds have to take care of it.
That's 6 so far this quarter.
Now they get it to Vasquez. Kicks it back out. I like that. You know, you get that ball, kind of get a touch in the lane, get a little inside out. Morrison now gets fouled. That's going to go against number 15, Jameer Macon. And now we got a sub here for Springfield. That's 32, Gee. Kevon Gee coming back in, 6'5" junior. And the ball got knocked out onto the baseline, but they're giving it to us up top here. That's kind of strange. Busey for 3. Jones with the rebound. Jones for 3 from the corner. Beautiful. That baseline 3 is like a layup for Jones. I mean, he is so comfortable shooting the ball from there. He now backs down. And Busey with the rebound.
Our guards rebound so well.
Yeah, we flow back to the boards. So important, especially on the defensive boards. Got to be active there. Can't give second shots, second opportunities. Jones working in the post. Pops out for 3. Just rims out, and there's Morrison with the rebound. Pump fakes, and ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll be Metamora to inbound. Ball goes into Vasquez for 3. Good! Beautiful. Beautiful. There are times I want to see him shoot more.
Yes, yes.
You know,
yes,
he does
yes.
such a nice job.
Hopefully that.
And that's the travel. Nice job by Jones to come and help out on that screen. And
maybe sometimes we have to fall behind like this and get our juices going, because right now we're in a pretty good 2 or 3 minute stretch.
There's a movie like that in the 70s. I think they called it Rocky. You know? had to take a couple of hits on the chin and a little, bloody lip, and, about knock you down. All of a sudden, Rocky decided it was time to fight, right? I don't know. Jones gets it from Busey.
That was beautiful.
Redbirds just like that, up to a 7-point lead. Off the front, and Horton picks it up and puts it in. Horton's got 10 now for Springfield. Busey now drives the lane, kicks it out. And Ashton Taylor with the left-handed kind of floating layup there. Athletic play by Taylor. Now Springfield will take a timeout here.
Sam Koch will come into the game too after the timeout. You're right about it.
It does feel like we need to be challenged at times, Scott, to kind of get our focus and our resolve and start playing crisp,
Or it takes us to get challenged, coach, get on these guys. These guys are like, come on, this isn't any fun anymore.
Yeah. It's interesting when you look at the dynamics of some of these teams over the years, and when the Redbirds had the championship team, this birth order thing is always fascinating to me, but we had a lot of youngest kids on those teams, the Kaiser kid and the Swanson kid, and now Mason was a middle child, you know what I mean? But you had a lot of younger, Luke Hopp was the youngest, So it was really interesting that, I think the coaches kind of had to be a little more laid back about that group because, it was a bunch of youngers. Now I don't know how this group plays out. Sam Koch is the youngest.
Busey's the middle child.
Busey's middle. Okay. Morrison. Where's
He's the youngest
ball?
boy. Busey's the youngest boy in his family.
But back in those championship games, Tucker was the youngest, but he had 2 older sisters.
Yeah. I'm sure they beat him up a little bit. They were pretty good athletes,
Yeah, they were.
So, that whole Tucker crew is loaded with athletes, Morrison with the steal. Ball gets knocked around. Taylor comes up with it. Pump fakes, gets in. He'll get it to the line to shoot 2.
That's being strong with the ball from Taylor.
Yeah, he is so skilled down in the paint. You know, and I don't know how tall is Taylor. How big is he?
6'2".
6'1", they've got him listed as. But, man, he finishes just as good as anybody in there. Really uses his body, pump fakes, throws a shoulder in there. Just does a great job finishing down low as a guard.
And he gets them both.
Baylor's got 4 now off the bench.
We got 4 sophomores out there, Randy.
Yep, Jones leads all Redbird scores now with 11.
Oh, Klein.
And that's the big man, Yee, 6'5" junior. Gets his first points. Vasquez kicks it out to Jones for 3. And ball gets saved. Koch runs it down. Vasquez gets it to Morrison. Out to Jones. Baseline drive and layup won't go. Koch with the rebound. And there's Taylor. Picks it up and puts it in.
Hanging around the basket, you get rewarded.
That's right. Hey, you hang around the rim, good things happen. Nice job of the Redbirds just to stay on that ball because it was bouncing all over the place. He picks it up, puts it in. Ball goes down to Jones.
And gets it.
Nice job. Jones has 13 now. 30 seconds to go in the half. He's at the high screen.
He double dribbled.
And yeah, ball kind of got out of control there. So the violation on Springfield. Redbirds will have it with 26 seconds. Up by 9.
Morrison or Koch have to get a bucket here.
And Springfield comes out a little 2-2-1 press. Ball goes
And
down
good.
to Jones for the layup, and he'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. But Springfield came out that little 2-2-1, and you know, we may have wanted to hold it, but I love the idea of punishing that press. You know, take it at him, get a layup against it, try to get him out of that press. You know, that way we can dictate the tempo of the game. So he's got 2 fouls. He'll come out of the game. He gets replaced by Bazemore, 5'9" junior.
So Metamora's on a 20-5 run right now.
And Bourne now commits the foul.
Nobody plays the foul game better than Metamora.
Birds still have 2 to give. 7.2. And Bourne commits the other foul.
That's 2. No more.
2 on Bourne. So now Vasquez comes up off the bench. And he will replace Bourne. And now Taylor grabs Collins out front with 4 seconds to go. Redbirds don't have any more fouls to give, so we'll have to play this out here. Ball goes in, 3-pointers up, and Jones with the block, and that'll bring us to the half. Redbirds up 38-26 here at Tepke.
We'll take a timeout. Come back for the second half.
Redbird sponsor, Hanover's Pub. Your favorite food and drinks every time you visit. A thank you to Redbird sponsor, Kirby Foods in Metamora. Be sure to check out their signature Kirby items in the deli and meat departments. Thank you to Redbird sponsor, Mason Funeral Homes. proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. Thank you to Redbird halftime sponsor Merrill Lynch, local faces with big company resources. Thank you to Redbird sponsor Sue's Place. Win or lose, there's always Sue's.
It's a race against the clock. Please welcome Stephen Petrie and Sam Eckstein.
A Redbird thank you to Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution.
The first to finish takes the victory. For participating, they will receive an Easy Mortgage shirt, and the winner will receive a $20 gift card, courtesy of the Easy Mortgage team. On the clock, guys, at 8:30. 2, 1, go! All right, ball off to a good start. Let's see the free throws. A little rough, gentlemen. Let's bring it in. Okay, guys, we're getting there. All right. Oh, boy, we almost had one over 9 to 10 seconds, gentlemen. One of you have to hit a three. Hey, we have a winner. Congratulations, Stephen Petrie. You're a winner of tonight's Easy Mortgage Shootout Challenge.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Germantown Grill, where our staff loves the game as much as you do. Football, basketball, baseball, whatever your sport, we'll be cheering right along as we serve up your hometown favorites. We've got everything you need to celebrate the wins. Food and flavors to satisfy any craving. Plus, the best private gaming around, powered by Gold Rush Gaming, the gold standard in video gaming. Only at Germantown Grill in Germantown Hills.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center.
I have struggled with back pain for many years. I've only had 7 decompression treatments, but I have already seen a huge improvement.
Throughout working and sports injuries and that type of thing, my body's been abused for well over 50 years, and Dr. Kaufman has kept me to where I could continue to work. I had had carpal tunnel, and once we started the laser light, that tingling and numbness was alleviated.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
Earlier today, the Lady Redbirds defeated Deacon 42.
From storefronts to civic landmarks, Martin Sign Service brings your message to life. As a full-service sign and graphics provider, we manage every detail from design to permitting, fabrication, and installation. Precision craftsmanship on every sign, every time. Channel letters, pylon, and digital message signs that stand out day and night. In business for over 65 years, our expert team delivers every project on time and on budget. Martin Sign Service, trusted for quality, committed to your brand. Contact us today for a free quote on your next project.
A thank you to scoreboard sponsor Midwest Building Systems, a family-owned company serving Central Illinois for 30-plus years. Call Midwest for all your building needs.
What sets Snyder Village apart from other retirement living options? With a campus of over 40 acres, Snyder Village is a life plan community, offering several levels of care at one convenient location. From independent living to assisted living to skilled nursing, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Snyder Village is a faith-based community, providing for the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of others. As a nonprofit organization, Snyder Village offers a local touch. Come see why people call Snyder Village home. Visit SnyderVillage.com.
Welcome back to Metamora. Redbirds took that 12-point lead, 38-26 into the halftime locker room, you guys. I thought that second quarter, Metamora came out and played much better. Got challenged, played much better.
And Brady Jones got going a little bit, hit a couple shots. Vasquez hit one. And Taylor got in the lane a little bit, made some things happen. And we just kind of got a little more gritty, you know?
Yeah, I think definitely two sophomores off the bench. Morris and Taylor really provided that spark plug. 12-point lead. We were 6 turnovers in the second quarter. I counted 6 turnovers. I don't think there were any past the 4-minute mark, though. I think all those came in those first 4 minutes, though.
Yeah, I
kind of got a little run there before halftime.
And that little zone defense gave us a little trouble there. We had 3 or 4 turnovers in a row and just kind of settled down and kind of went from there. So, but got to give a little shout out here to the Lady Redbirds. They took down Pekin today, 42-30, and that is the 20th win of the Lady Redbird season. So congratulations, they're having a great season.
I think they're 20-7.
Yeah, that's what Coach Hurst's biggest goal was. You know, going into the year was like, you know, obviously he wants to make it far in the postseason, but like regular season, 20 wins is probably what you shoot for. They got those 20 wins. Still have a few conference games left too. We got one Friday night here.
We'll be covered. We'll be covering that.
Friday night.
Senior night already. Wow. That's way too fast. Senior night.
Yep.
Man.
It'll be Redbird ball to start the second half. Excuse me. Redbirds come out with their starting lineup.
Springfield comes out in that little zone defense. Jones.
Oh, nice.
Off the Busey miss, puts it in.
He got up there so high up there.
He's a skilled kid.
He's a very, very athletic big guy.
Nice job by Jones to come out and hedge on the screen. He gets it in there and makes the layup. You know, I like Jones is up there picking the top of the zone. That's just a great thing to be doing. You know, so many teams do not pick zones. And you can do it. Vasquez thought about the 3. Puts it over to Busey. Now to Koch. Back to Busey, to Koch. Koch for 3. Good. Nice. That's, you know, when you have a guy like that, you call him the zone buster. You know, you just can't play a good zone defense if you got multiple three-point shooters out there and they can move the ball against you. That's number 15, Jameer Macon, 5'8" guard. Boy, he looks bigger than 5'8" out there. Ball gets knocked away from Bourne and knocked out of bounds to Springfield. He comes out and Robinson is in for Springfield. Three-pointer is up. Busey. Ball gets knocked out of bounds to Metamora. Redbirds looking to extend a 13-point lead here. Springfield down a man.
Hit that, Sam.
For three.
Good.
Beautiful. Nice little pop for Koch, and man, he was all squared up and pass was right where it needed to be. Three for Springfield doesn't go. Jones.
You know, Dale's nice as Dick Vitale said, he had the puppy set and ready to shoot.
Yeah. Absolutely, but you know, sometimes the pass makes the shot, you know. Put it right in the shooting pocket there.
Ooh, that's a nice shot.
A nice athletic shot there by Elijah Wade, 6'3" senior. Violation by the Redbirds. It'll be Springfield to inbound. And we've got Metamora comes in the lineup for Springfield. He replaces Collins. And then we've got Morrison and Taylor coming for Busey and Vasquez for the Birds. And Morrison giving up some height here.
Good.
Wade.
That's a good battle in the low block.
Yeah, Morrison's doing a nice job. A little fadeaway jumper. Doesn't go, and Bourne controls the rebound. And he draws the foul. That's going to go against Metamora.
I love that physicality by Bourne in that low block. He got the rebound. He wasn't giving it up.
Yeah, used his pivot, you know, didn't swing his elbows. Well, he was under control there. Bourne gets double teamed. Ball gets reversed. Back to Morrison for three. Off the front. Jones runs it down. Ball gets knocked down by Springfield. And
that's a block.
Blocked and was just a little bit late getting there, so he'll get called for the block. Maybe the first foul on Koch tonight.
That was a good job by Koch, but it was probably the right call.
Yeah.
Beekman up off the Redbird bench.
Macon to the line for Springfield. Bourne with the rebound. Morrison brings it up. Springfield in the zone. Again, a little 3-2. Taylor gets the ball knocked away. Yeah, you got to resist the temptation to dribble through two here against that zone. Nice job by Bourne to come up and flash on that screen. Going down. Robinson, Morton with the rebound. Macon now. Horton gets in the lane. Little teardrop. Rebounds up and good for Metamora. Koch for three. Ball gets knocked around. And Taylor runs it down and gets fouled immediately. The Redbirds the inbound. That goes against Bazemore.
UC comes in for Taylor. Taylor gave us a nice minute.
Yeah, he's got a nose for the ball. Coach Game will take a full timeout here, kind of talk things over. And I got to believe he's going to want to see us looking in the high post. You know, it's just hard to rotate that ball around. The skip pass is so dangerous, you know, when they stalk it. And, you know, if you're just making those short passes around the perimeter, it's just hard to get anything open, you know. So you got to either set a screen on it to get a guy open, or you got to work the high post, you know. Got a lot of other ways to break it down.
Yeah, it was wide open there. We had a couple flash cuts. Zach Borders with their clapping for it. He didn't get it. He was kind of upset. Tim Koch is also open in there. Again, Gavin Guy written all over. I'm telling you, he's licking his lips over there sitting on the bench.
You're right. It's kind of his specialty is getting in there and operating against that zone and drawing two and kicking it out or finishing high off the glass. Yeah, there is a power to, you know, having a switching defense. You know, it just throws the offense off, just adds a little confusion to the game. They've got to realign and kind of figure out their approach. You want to see your team do that on the move, but, you know, if not, you got to call a timeout and figure things out, you know, get your X and O's right. Now, of course, Springfield comes out in the man, right? Exactly what to do with the coach. Ball goes into Bourne.
Bourne is that guy that, you know, you're probably...
Ball gets knocked away from Morrison. That's Horton. And draws the foul on Morrison. And Horton will get to the line to shoot two.
Horton's another guy that, you know, you're really glad if he's on your team that he's like a bumblebee if he's playing against you.
Yeah, I mean, he's out there. He's got 11 with a chance of 13 here, but 5'6" guard. He's just tenacious out there. He's created a lot of disruption today. I don't know that he's a regular starter, but, you know, this game, he's a guy off the bench. I mean, I think he's earning his keep. He's going to get some opportunities here down the stretch. Yeah. I know Springfield's got some big conference games coming up, but he's done a nice job for them here today. They've got 13.
And they've closed it within 9.
Springfield comes out, a little 2-2-1 full court press. Koch gets it down to Bourne. Ooh. Doesn't go, but that's a nice look against the press. Bourne with the rebound. Gets it up to Jones, to Vasquez. Over to Koch, into Bourne in the high post. Back to Koch. Ball goes up, and there's Horton knocking the ball away. That's a 5-6 against the 6-6. That pass has got to be higher.
Yeah. I like the fact that we recognize I like the fact that we recognize the mismatch. Was it Mouse in the house?
Yeah, Mouse or Shaq or whatever you want to call that. But you're right. You got a 6'6" against the 5'6". You got to go to him. But you got to throw that up.
All right.
You know, it's got to be 10 feet in the air. Brady Jones can go up, jump 10 feet in his sleep, you know.
Yep. Colin Morrison comes in for, did he come in for Sam Koch?
Yeah, came in for Koch, absolutely. Bourne in the short corner, hands it off to Jones. Jones drives baseline and just loses it out of bounds. It'll be Springfield to inbound. Macon comes in the lineup. He replaces Collins for Springfield.
We close in on the final, inside the final middle of the third quarter.
Macon for three. Bourne with the rebound. And there's Horton right there. And kind of gets double teamed. And Redbirds now have numbers. Morrison throws it up to Jones. He lays it in.
I think he wanted the alley-oop.
I do. I think he wanted the ESPN highlight there. Now Vasquez is going to pick up the foul on the floor.
That's actually a pretty good foul.
14.9. The third. Springfield to inbound. Elijah Waite's got it. Guarded by Vasquez. Gets a screen from Horton. And now Morrison comes over, commits the foul with 7.3. Ball goes and gets tipped by Jones. Springfield recovers. Wade for three. Morrison with the rebound. And there's Jones.
Ooh.
And Redbirds take a 48-37 lead into the fourth quarter.
Take this time to hear from our sponsors.
Thank you to Redbird sponsor Kerrigan's Pub, serving drinkable happiness since 2000. A thank you to sponsor Commerce Bank. Commerce Bank is proud to support the Metamora Redbirds. Redbird sponsor Easy Mortgage. Mortgage Matt and the Easy Mortgage team are here to help you land the lowest rate on your next home. A Redbird thank you to Goodfield State Bank. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
So it'll be Springfield ball to start this fourth quarter. As we said before, Metamora has that 11-point lead. What are we, 17-7? 17-7?
If we win this game, we will be. I think we're 16-7 coming in here.
We won last night, so that was 17. This is 18, I believe.
And that's Robinson, gets to the rim, finishes with the right hand. He'll draw the foul. Foul goes against Busey. And Robinson go to the line to try to complete the three-point play for his team. Does, cuts the lead to 8. Springfield still in the 2-2-1 full court press. Jones thought about the three. Busey for three. Springfield with the rebound. Ball goes in the paint. Nice job by Bourne to wall up. I think he got a piece of that.
Yeah, he did.
Bourne in the high post, gets it out to Vasquez. Gets it back. Little backdoor pass. to Busey in the backside of the defense, and Busey finishes. Redbirds back up by 10.
Oh, that's off on them.
Busey
Yeah, that's Metamora ball.
Tips it off with Springfield, and Metamora to inbound. Nice job.
Metamora comes back with Taylor, Koch. Taylor and Koch come in for
Morrison and Bourne came out.
Yeah.
The Birds. All goes into Vasquez. Guarded by Horton. Hands off to Busey. Busey gets it on the block. Gets it to Jones.
Whoa,
gets
boy.
blocked.
Oh, he traveled.
Travel by Springfield. I think he was thinking about dunking that ball, trying to get his feet right.
That's good in the NBA, but not in high school.
Yeah. Start chopping your feet like that, you better be dribbling. Redbirds back in the chin offense here. And there's Busey with the left-hand layup. Feed from Taylor.
That was a beautiful play there.
Yeah, that offense, we've been running it for a while, but man, it is tough to defend. Horton for three. Koch with the rebound. Busey fakes the three. Takes it, gets it to Jones. Lays it in.
Brady's having an evening.
Yeah, Jones now is at 22.
Yeah.
And Jones walks it out of bounds, but gets called on the foul. Oh, that's on Taylor. Well, he must have got called for the block there. And that's Jameer Macon, a 5'8" guard.
First free throw is good for Macon.
I got to tell you something. This is a well-coached Springfield team.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job. Absolutely. They got a lot of guys out, and they're playing hard. They're changing defenses. Got a little press going here. So yeah, the effort's there, and they're working hard. There's some guys that are going to get some playing time out of this thing. And there they are with the turnover. Get the ball up on the break. Macon for three.
Ooh.
Puts it away. And Macon's got 9 now for Springfield. Vasquez gets it. High off the board.
It's good to see Logan get some buckets,
Absolutely. Nice job of finishing there. 4 minutes to go. Redbirds up by 12. Vasquez has given up little size there in the lane, and Robinson drives down, and he gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul goes against Taylor, his third tonight.
First one's up and good.
Morrison comes in the lineup. He replaces Busey. Busey leaves the game with 9.
Full timeout.
Like a full timeout by Springfield here. So they just got the lead back down to 10 here, so I gotta believe they're gonna continue with the press and try to speed things up here. They need possession, you know.
We just have to be strong with the ball.
Yeah, you know, and just make good passes and take care of it. They're gonna double team. You know, sometimes you get that double team, you've got to go up over the top of it. You know, you've got to jump up and get over that double team. Hard to pass out of that sometimes.
You know, we've got predominantly guards.
Yeah, you know, we're apt at handling the ball, but, you know, sometimes, you know, when you get it, the better, even better than the double team is actually recognizing the double team, you know, 3 steps before it actually happens. You know, that's the time really to get rid of the ball, find the open man, you know. But your teammates have to be coming back to the ball a little bit. Otherwise, the defense can get their hands on it, get tips and whatnot. We've seen that earlier here, so. So let's see what Springfield's got cooked up here. And it looks like a little man press here. Jones sets the screen for Koch. Over to Taylor. To Morrison, back to Koch. Vasquez. Taylor to Koch. Redbirds running the chin. Now Koch puts the ball down low and the layup won't go for him. And there's Johnson on the run. And there's Morrison, sets up and draws the charge. Excellent job by Morrison.
That's pretty fundamental right there.
Yeah, Johnson really had a full head of steam there. Ball goes into Vasquez. Picks up a screen from Jones. Hands off to Taylor, to Morrison, to Koch. And
Taylor's
pretty open down there, but you know, right now you want to run some time. And now foul on Macon against Taylor.
They're going to have to start adding up some fouls.
Yeah. Ball goes into Vasquez, guarded by Horton. Screen and pop by Koch. Hand off to Koch, and ball gets knocked out of bounds, so Metamora to inbound. Bazemore comes in for Springfield. He replaces Collins. Ball goes up to Jones. Left-hand layup, and I love it. They got the ball up nice and high, and that's exactly where Brady Jones needs it in a situation like that. So
great catch. Ooh, climbed in. Great catch, too.
Macon with the bucket for Springfield. Vasquez hands it off. Taylor, who gets it out of the double team. Back to Taylor, a little miscommunication. Be a violation on the Birds. Springfield to inbound. Minute 53 to go in the contest. Redbirds up by 10. Wade now in the post working against Vasquez. And
the charge.
Vasquez draws the charge. Wade must have extended his arm over there. I didn't see it, but Nice job by Logan Vasquez. You know, when you're giving up size against a guy like that, you know, you've got to be on your toes. And
got to be crafty, too.
Yeah, just, you know, anything you can do to draw that foul. But nice job.
That's some discipline right there, too. Morrison's a shooter.
Yeah, he was pretty wide open there. Double team and jump ball.
They Metamora.
Urge to inbound. That's a tough spot right there. You know, you get trapped. There's not really anywhere to go. You got the sideline and the half-court line, and really like 2 extra defenders.
Oh, he didn't. No, he didn't travel. He didn't.
Taylor's going to get called. And sometimes it just looks awkward, Scott, and they call it, you know.
And they're emptying their bench, bringing in 5 new players.
The minute 18. Springfield brings in some JV players.
And their coach has to be pretty happy with the effort today from them.
Yeah, no, they did a nice job. Koch with the steal, and he throws it down. Koch now with 8.
Oh, nice defense by Taylor.
Morrison with the rebound.
And that'll push Metamora's record to 18-7. And our next game will be a conference game at Pekin Wednesday night. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll chat with a very happy head coach, Justin Dane.
Redbird sponsor, Hanover's Pub. Your favorite food and drinks every time you visit. A thank you to Redbird sponsor, Kirby Foods in Metamora. Be sure to check out their signature Kirby items in the deli and meat departments. Thank you to Redbird sponsor Mason Funeral Homes, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. Thank you to our halftime sponsor Merrill Lynch, big advice from small town advisors. Thank you to Redbird sponsor Sue's Place. Win or lose, there's always Sue's. A Redbird thank you to Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution.
Well, they didn't report a score for the campaign last night. I looked at Max Preps. It said report score. They had it finalized. I didn't individually count though.
Welcome back to Metamora. We're here with Metamora head coach Justin Dame. Coach, kind of a business-like win tonight. You kind of went out and got the lead and just kind of maintained it and got a victory.
Yeah. Now I don't know who to thank, but thank you that they were missing 3 starters tonight. Thank you to whoever got them sick.
Yeah.
Coach, they came out with that zone. We had a little trouble with it. I know you called a timeout. What adjustments did you make to kind of take care of that zone defense?
Not really any adjustments, just reiterated what we always do against the zone, and I think we made 2 shots. That was the difference. We shot a couple shots and made them. We didn't really do anything different, just didn't turn the ball over and made a shot.
You had some pretty balanced scoring, but I thought Brady Jones tonight had a really good game. He realized he was probably the biggest, strongest, best big guy on the floor, and he kind of asserted himself.
He rebounded really well. Offensive rebounding is huge against the zone, obviously. He had some nice cuts to the rim. So obviously them missing their best big man, and we said Brady's going to have a big night. They're missing their big interior guy, big strong guy that plays for them, and Brady took advantage.
Yeah, I mean, Brady gets to the corner on those corner threes. It's kind of almost like a layup for him. I mean, he's so skilled at those corner threes. You guys work on that a lot with him?
Yeah, I mean, he's shooting about 27% from the three, so it's gotten better and better. He was at 24% a couple weeks ago. He's starting to shoot the ball a little bit better, how we thought he would. Last year he was a 37% three-point shooter, and sometimes you just have a bad start to the year. And he's kept his confidence up and continued to work. He's getting some shots up after practice on Thursday night and hit 2 last night and hit another one today, maybe 2. Can't remember if he hit 2 tonight, but it helps our offense tremendously when Brady can knock down a shot or 2 from the outside. It helps open things up.
I thought, too, your offense, too, created some nice shots, some nice lanes, and your kids hit some threes that helped a lot, too.
Yeah, every time we didn't turn the ball over, we got really good looks. We scored 60 points and had 20-plus turnovers. So, if we can just cut that in half or even cut out a fourth of them, we could probably score 70, 75. We rebounded really well. I mean, if you look at our offensive rebound rate for the season, if we were a Division I college team, we'd be 8th in the country right now. We're also shooting the ball really well. Unfortunately, our problem right now is we keep throwing the ball away, and that makes it a lot harder. We can't get a shot or a chance to get a rebound with a shot, so we just got to keep improving and trying to take care of the ball better.
I'll go ahead. You talk about your turnovers, and you talk about when we don't turn the ball over, we're a very efficient offense. And I know that a lot of those terms, people say, well, why don't you just address them or fix them? It's not that easy. And if it was, you probably would have done that months ago. But I know that some of it's just kids trying to make plays. And I think sometimes it's the fact that we're not making some of those plays and we're turning the ball over is because in some of those cases, some of our kids are maybe dribbling into trouble.
Yeah, doing a little bit too much dribbling at times, but most of it is just passing, right? We have a lot of passes. Even when we catch it, one in the corner that I don't know who it was, Sam or somebody had to wide receiver catch, get his feet in bounds. We just sometimes our passes are way off target for easy plays. It's sometimes you miss layups that you should make. Sometimes it happens with young players. It just kind of is what it is. But it can't be every night. Last night was the highest percentage of the year. Today might have been right there with it. We obviously missing Gavin is huge. He has the best assist to turnover ratio on the team, 2-to-1, and he has the most assists on the team. So that shows you a lot what we're missing. And when we play a team with a zone, Gavin's our best guy. Just put him in the middle, and he can catch and look and make the decisions really well. One of his strengths is just playing the middle against the zone. So when they came out in that zone a little bit in the first quarter, a little bit nervous. That's not Zach and Brady's strength. They're finishers. Gavin's more of a passer, a cerebral guy. So we're obviously missing him a lot. We tried to, after last night's bad end of the first quarter where we had 5 turnovers in a row, almost 7 in a row, without one loose ball that Colin got. But started just saying, we're going to have to just take you out. If it's not okay to turn the ball over, maybe they think it's okay, and that's not working either. So maybe we start running when we do it in practice or something, but we got to get back and figure out what we're doing wrong and why we keep making bad decisions. Are we sleeping enough? Probably not. Most teenagers don't sleep enough. Are we on our phone too much? Definitely. When you're doing this and you're not seeing the rest of the world, it definitely interferes with your ability to play sports. So we're constantly talking about getting to sleep early, getting to bed, eating right, not being on your phone too much, and hopefully eventually it's going to kick in.
Yeah. I thought against the press, we got hit here with the double team a couple times, but we kind of worked it out and started looking a lot better and anticipating that double team a little bit.
Yep, definitely trying to get the ball to the middle and make a play. Got it in there, dumped down, bounce pass layup, drew some fouls, shot better from the line tonight, made some threes. We played just well enough to eke out the win.
Yeah. And I thought you got some nice minutes out of, like, Ashton Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
Some really good minutes.
Really good minutes. He had a really nice weekend for us.
Yes, for sure. The JV level, he was on fire tonight.
31 points in 3 quarters.
Yeah. He's been playing really well. So you've got some guys that you can kind of lean on a little bit. And Cam Beekman continues to get better too.
Mm-hmm.
And the block shots that he's kind of become that rim protector for you.
Yeah.
And tonight you had a couple of big ones too.
Yeah, he did. I think he had 4 in the first quarter of the JV game, and went in the first quarter of varsity, got some rebounds, defended the rim really well. He's coming along.
Yeah, he is. And that makes for a nice scenario at some point, either this year or for sure next year, with some guys. You're going to have some height next year.
Yeah, definitely. We're hoping Cam continues to grow another inch or two and starts to fill out his big frame. And Eamon Lynch is about 6'6", probably going to grow a couple more inches, and
that's a shame.
It'll be a big team. It'll be a big team.
Yeah, that's for sure. Coach, congratulations. You're 18-7.
Thanks, guys.
You head into a big road game on Wednesday over at Pekin.
Yeah.
So congratulations. That'll do it from Metamora tonight. Redbirds come away with a big win. I want to thank Randy Begole. Thanks, Coach. And I want to thank Mike Kerker up in the camera up top. And I want to thank Eli, our third member of the broadcast, also the producer. That'll do it from Metamora. Redbirds get the big win tonight. We'll see you Wednesday in Pekin.